Like any other shonen anime, Demon Slayer also has its fair share of extremely powerful characters who have managed to blow our minds away with insane abilities and skills. And that got us thinking, who is the most powerful Demon Slayer character? So sit back and relax, because in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the top 10 most powerful Demon Slayer characters. Heads up that this will contain manga spoilers too. Number 10. Rengoku Kyojuro, the Flame Hashira. Rengoku is no doubt one of the most beloved characters of the series. We love him so much that if anyone asked us to jump off a cliff because Rengoku did, we'd probably waste no time following suit. Rengoku was, curse you Akaza, a flame Hashira and used flame breathing techniques, all which he mastered. To be honest, we think Rengoku had way more potential than he was given credit for. Before he was killed by Akaza, one of the 12 Kizuki demons, Rengoku's insane amount of strength was actually acknowledged by him. It's very clear he was looked up to because at multiple points during their fight, Akaza kept offering Rengoku a chance to become a demon. But obviously Rengoku declined because he would much rather die protecting humans than become a demon and being the reason they die. Number 9. Kamado Tanjiro. Our beloved protagonist, of course, deserves to be on this list, even if it's just his human form. What? We promise we'll get into that later, so stay tuned. He is the only known user of the Hinokame Kagura dance. He can also use the sun breathing technique, aka the progenitor of all other breathing techniques, which was mentioned by Kyojuro's father. Our fave protagonist is so powerful that he managed to behead Akaza and kill Enmu in the same night. Aside from having killer senses, he can also fight alongside Hashira without coming off as a nuisance, which is quite impressive and respectable considering his rank in the Demon Slayer's Corps. There's more than one reason why Tanjiro belongs on this list. We could go on about him forever, but allow us to keep it short and move on to the next in the list. Number 8. Tokiro Muichiro, the Mist Hashira. Muichiro is really no joke and a true force to be reckoned with. He's so powerful that he became a Hashira after only 2 months of joining the Corps. Muichiro is a master of any and all forms of the mist breathing techniques. His proficiency is so insane that he can even come up with new forms of breathing. There's really no surprise here that he's considered to be a genius amongst the Hashira. Aside from all the abilities we mentioned, he can even access a certain power called Transparent World that allows Demon Slayers to see the world in slow motion, as well as enable them to see the inner workings of people, all the way down to their blood flow. Very impressive. Number 7. Sanemi Shinazugawa, the Wind Hashira. Shinazugawa no doubt has one of the best and strongest abilities when it comes to the Hashiras. He uses wind-breathing techniques and is so incredibly powerful that even Kokushibo, the upper rank 1 of Kizumi demons, acknowledges it. If that wasn't enough to impress you, the man even survived a fight against the big bad Muzan himself. Not many can say that. And aside from all this, Hashira has a special type of blood that can cause even the strongest of demons to feel tipsy and lose their minds. It can cause severe intoxication, so it's very valuable to demons. And if we think about it, it's great bait to lure them out. Number 6. Akaza, Upper Kizuki Rank 3. We can hear all the booing noises in our head introducing this one. Akaza is among the 12 Kizuki demons and is the upper rank 3 demon. He's pretty much invincible and indestructible, seeing how he didn't die even after being beheaded. He's got an impressive set of powers in his arsenal, including speed and rapid regeneration, which we saw in action after he rejoined his beheaded head. Before we get into the top 5, here are a few honorable and special mentions. Manga spoiler alert! Demon King Tanjiro. Yes, you read that right. If the anime closely follows the manga, Tanjiro will become a demon so strong that he could even overpower Muzan himself. In the manga, Tanjiro becomes a demon because Muzan transfers some of his blood to him before he dies. Luckily, they were able to turn Tanjiro back into a human, but he was extremely powerful as a demon and became resistant to the sun. Kamado Nezuko. You know we couldn't make this list without putting our favorite cutie in it. Nezuko, like Tanjiro, is also resistant to the sun and can rapidly generate like the upper Kizuki demons. She has an odd capability for demons, which is restoring her powers and health by sleeping. If only we could do the same. Aside from all of this, she can even alter her body size. Her blood demon art includes producing a flame that can burn demons too. And before we wrap up with her, let's not forget how effortlessly she kicked Daki's head off. That's one strong girl, Giyu Tomioka. This Hashira is a practitioner of the breath of water. With insane amounts of hard work, he was even able to develop the 11th form of the breath of water. His powers are certainly no joke, and this was proved to us by how effortlessly he killed Rui, who was considered to be a very powerful Kizuki. When he fought Akaza, his Demon Slayer mark awoke, and it gave him even more enriched skills. Akaza, along with Kyujur, also saw great potential in Gia and even offered him a chance to become a demon. That wraps up our special mentions. Now, let's get back to the list. Number 5. Doma, Upper Kizuki Rank 2. Doma was initially ranked 6th among the Kizuki demons, but slowly but surely climbed his way to secure the 2nd spot. This is because he, like Akaza, has incredible powers and the ability to rapidly regenerate. His ability allows him to manipulate and generate ice from his body. His ice can suck on his victim's blood and cause cell degeneration, ultimately killing the victim. Number 4. Gyome Himejima, the Stone Hashira. Despite being blind, Gyome is considered to be the strongest among the Hashira, according to Inosuke. And honestly, we couldn't agree more. Gyome wields a strong battle axe with a flail attached at the end by a chain, a very catastrophic weapon. Add his stone-breathing techniques to the mix, and he is pretty much the strongest among the Hashira. He is so insanely strong and powerful that even Kokushiba said he hadn't encountered an enemy like him in the last 300 years, adding that Gyome's abilities had been trained and are nothing short of perfect. Number 3. Kokushibo, Upper Kizuki Rank 1. Kokushibo's status alone is enough to put him on this list. The Demon Slayer turned demon is so powerful that the only reason he was defeated was his lost will to fight. He would have been invincible if he kept at it and fought more. Back when Kokushibo was a Demon Slayer, he used moon-breathing forms to wield his blade. And in his demon form, his breathing techniques only grew to be more enhanced, easily putting him just under Muzan. Number 2. Kibutsuji Muzan. Here he is, the big bad himself. This man, well, demon, is the very and only reason demons even exist in the first place. Muzan is the first ever demon to have existed, and the only one with the ability to turn humans into demons. He has been in existence for well over a millennia. Crazy! We mentioned that his blood can turn a human into a demon, but his blood can also turn a demon into an even stronger demon. Take a shot for every time we said demon in that sentence. The concentration of his blood in one's body dictated one's demon strength. Aside from that, he had 7 hearts and 5 brains, which is presumably why he was so strong in the first place. In addition to all this, he also has the ability to shapeshift. And now, a drumroll for our top contender. Number 1. Sugikuni Yoriichi. Sugikuni Yoriichi takes the top spot on our list of most overpowered characters in Demon Slayer. He is said to be the strongest demon to have ever existed. Ever. He's pretty much a god among the Demon Slayer Corps. This man right here is the origin of all breathing techniques in existence within the Demon Slayer universe. He is the user of the sun breathing techniques and the Hinokami Kagura dance that Tanjiro bought at multiple points in this series since it began. His level of strength is so insanely fearsome that even Muzan himself was harrowed. To be instilling such immense fear in a being that is over a millennia old? It's saying a lot. Okay guys, that concludes our video. Click one of the 4 videos on the screen right now. See you in the next one. Till then, take care.